As we look through these intros, you will see that the ones in the very beginning are fairly raw. And as they go along, they get a little more polished. And once I settle upon some music, I continue to use that for the remainder of the normal videos. You'll notice the music stays the same between these next few. It is the music I currently use.
Welcome to the
This was the Crack Shorts intro.
And the opposite
I think it
side,
turned out pretty
the
well.
all weird, I call Crack Shorts.
And this is a new series called Cracked Garage. This, of course, is the Halloween shorts.
Was it right? Did I win? I don't care if you're dead or alive. Just wanna know if you're ready again. Bring on the heat, defeat, retreat. Oh no, get your ass beat. 1 on 2 on 3 on 4. Gonna get you an encore. Up, down, left, right. That's a cheat code. Looking through the wrong doors. Sit down, I don't get bored. You stupid little. I'll put you on the floor.
This is Quinn. This is Quinn.
Project Savage, electric conversion. Just got the general stuff hooked up here to give it a little test. See how she goes. That's barely any throttle.
Mommy.
so I know it's going to screw up the gear a little bit. I plan on replacing that later. I have a NVL60 Hobby Wing quick run for the ESC. It's a 60 amp ESC, and as of right now, I usually run this on 2F.
I still spin out. Man, this thing is moving. Power it on. Okay, power it on, lights blinking. Turn the receiver off. Actually, I'm going to turn this back off. I don't know if it matters or not, but we'll do it the right way. Everything's off. Plugged in. Turn the ESC with the receiver power on first. Then the way you bind a receiver to a FlySky GT3V is you hold down the bind button while it's on that channel, and then you hit the power button and it comes on. Now this is supposed to stop blinking, which isn't working. The Goal RC H3 RC quadcopter, that's the actual designation for it, is a miniaturized Wi-Fi drone. The main material used is ABS plastic. The video is supposed to be at 4K, but as you can tell from this video, I honestly don't agree with that. And even if it is 4K, there's a lot of issues with it. The remote distance is supposed to get you anywhere from 80 to 100 meters, and Wi-Fi is about 30 to 50 meters. I honestly wasn't able to test either one of those because the flight was so unstable. The charging time is about an hour and a half, with flight time supposed to be up to 9 minutes, but I was only able to achieve 5.5 minutes before I gave up. Straight from the beginning, you'll pretty much tell that this drone is very, very unstable. I was unable to actually set the trim properly to allow it to actually just sit there and hover. I constantly wanted to move all over the place, and as you can tell from the video, there was light wind. My first crash came from when the drone just kind of took off. I guess I had an air pocket or whatever and flew into either the electrical lines or telephone lines. I think it was the electrical lines. I couldn't really tell. And basically just crashed down to the ground. I really like. I'll show you what I've done here to the frame. So, frame itself, it still has a little bit of trimming and stuff left. I'm not too terribly worried about that. I took my file and I filed down a lot of these areas. I don't want to go too crazy on them, kind of reduce the strength and just keep filing on them and then make them look perfect. So I'm not real concerned about perfect. As Talbot says all the time, you know, functionality over beauty all the time. Kind of true though. So down here it's got a real nasty rough patch. A lot of the bottom has rough patches anyway, but I'm not concerned about that because my plan is to take the panels, which are here, and paint them and then draw them on the side. I still have to get some really here to there, and then you will come down the path through here and then come across the rocks on this side hill and then through the tunnel, pop out the other side to the beginning slash end. Should be pretty cool.
Beyond our control, it is to evacuate the building. Do not look back. Do not stop. Due to circumstances beyond our control, it is to evacuate the building. Do not look back. Do not stop. Due to circumstances beyond our control, it is to evacuate the building. Do not look back. Do not stop. Due to circumstances beyond our control, it is to evacuate the building. Do not look back. Do not stop.
This mill is located off of Route 90 in Monticello, Kentucky. It's a water mill that was built in 1877, and they listed it on a national Register of Historic Places in 1973. And as you can see, it's kind of a focal point of this little park area that they built here that I'm just, loving right now. I read this site, at least the springs uphill, were reportedly discovered by Daniel Boone himself, which suggested that this would be a great location for a mill. They restored the mill in 1976, I believe, by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineering. And I'm trying to think, there was another building there that I think they used for a granary or something.
I wish I knew the designation's a little bit better. I think it's a 26, but yeah, we'll just check it out. It's just something to start with for now. What this is going to be, this is my street build, and the street build that I'm making is going to be based off of the Baja short course. So right now I'm just doing a little bit more cleaning. I also have to do some more inside here. I mean, the engine has a pretty good amount of compression and stuff to it, so it might do what I want it to do. I'm going to do some high-speed gearing on it, like I did with the Kraken over there. We're going to do a roving setup on it, so it should work out better, I think. So we'll just see how well it does. The scheme is going to be like a matte black for the body, and I'm undecided whether I'm going to do a roll cage on this or not. I've already got some tires picked out. They're going to be basically street tires only. I don't. Deeper hole than what I thought. Okay. All right, so I'm going to set this down because I'm not real good one-handed, and see if I can get it positioned good enough to kind of take a peek at what's going on here. We'll set him over here. See if I can see that from there. That actually doesn't look too terrible. All right, so kind of freshly poured concrete, so that's where we end up dumping a lot of our leftover stuff. Look at the control of that. Now see, look at the drag brake on it. Nothing. I mean, I don't have my finger on anything, and it's just holding. That's a pretty decent angle. I really think I'm going to like that motor setup. That's that Hobby Wing, what do they call that? Fusion, 1800 kV or something. Okay, so that was the whole point. I wanted to slide the ass over a little bit. So it looks like it's working a little. Let's see. Get up there. There, slide it over a little. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of a challenge. So what I want to do, I'm going to move this camera for one. Get myself up here, because this is going to take me a minute to kind of get going on here. So I got to see where there's a spot to come down. Not really anything over there, so I'm still guessing over there somewhere. So I'm going to try to come up over that. Let's see how well this does, if it doesn't at all. I was afraid of. I don't really have any traction on that rod. Not 100%. Maybe I'll keep it on the edge, get a little traction. This is awesome. Bring you down on the ridges here that we were climbing on. Check this out. Right here was where we were climbing with some of the crawlers. Look at that. That's a gnarly little terrain, ain't it? Pretty sweet. And if you come over here, I'll show you some more. Right there is a spot that stuck all of my crawlers. Every one of them. And this is what really got them. Is the hole right there. Right in the center. Just that little bitty hole kept just constantly grabbing all the tires, not letting them go. We tried climbing over here. As you can see, that's a mixture of hard and very loose soil, so didn't work out too well. But we did come over here. Had quite a bit of fun over here. Actually got up there a bit Over here, we had quite a bit of fun. As you can see, this right here is a really tough sell. I mean, that's pretty nasty getting in and out of there. But my 3D printed truck kind of made short work of it, really. I was so impressed with that guy. And if I could find a way, check it out, I could probably go all the way to the top. Look at this. I know I could make it pretty much anywhere now. I just got to, I got to give it a little purpose here. Give it a little love, give it a little attention. All right, back over here. We're gonna do some hill climbs and stuff later on with some of my other cars. I mean, look at that nasty, gnarly ass hill over there. Oh yeah, I am definitely hitting that. Oh yeah, I am gonna hit that. Look at this, bam. Look at that, Jiminy. So here's pretty much the bottom. You can see my shadow. Check this out. Whoop. I mean, it's pretty straight. Look at that. Oh my God, that's pretty high. I either A, want to take something and try to climb it, or B, I want to run something off of it. Crackwood, man. Crack is in full effect over here, brother. Yeah, man. All right. So I'm actually playing with this on my phone, which makes it a little bit harder to control. I didn't bring my controller. Like I said, I just want to give it a quick little run here and nice little send off. See, when you dump the brakes on it there, I could dump it and just kind of turn it, and I know exactly how it's going to turn. And it's got posi on it, so it likes to run really straight and smooth. Boop, there we go. Knocked something off of it. Let's see what I did. It's one of the pieces off of the body that I really don't care about. They're just glued on there anyway, and that was just kind of like a beater body that I built, so I don't know. Well, we had something else come off here, so let's see what we did. Oh, we broke a cap. Well, okay. Nice little send-off video with a brake.
And over here, this is a stand that I made for my Tello. Works perfect. Great place to store it. No issues whatsoever. This is an unfinished project as of yet. It is a EMF meter. I was kind of implementing my own design in this. This one has a range on it. We was going to make it a little bit of a kind of sensitive at a longer range than what a normal one runs, but I don't know. Haven't finished it, haven't really wanted to work on it for a while, so it's kind of just sitting to the side. In here, we have our bin full of things that's been printed and not printed, and done bad. These are axle housings for, I believe, a Barrage 24, or I'm sorry, not a Barrage 24, Barrage 12 scale. This is another set of the axles for it. This is the other side of that one, and yet another one. And there should be another one here somewhere.
Alright, let's see if we can get lined up here and get a decent shot.
See if we can get one from this side now. Get a different angle going on. Alright, get a different line going on here. See, this pad doesn't do bad, guys. Here we go.
Thanks for watching the road to 100. It's been a fun ride getting here. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I've learned a lot, as you can see, from the beginning to the end. And I've had a little bit of help here and there, but for the most part, all my style. So plan to do a lot more, have a whole lot more ideas. So just stick along with me and we'll just crack out this year even more. So thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. Look for a lot more coming. Oh, and by the way, the crack shorts are coming back. I've had a lot of people ask me about them. Probably sometime, I don't know, just coming soon. I don't really know when. So we'll just start working on them and get them out as soon as possible. Thanks, guys.